Talk to me, Billy.
Yeah, senorita, she's back. Diamonds and emeralds, pure flash.
Continue.
Lincoln Town Car, JQR 177. Stuff is prime, Sep. Trust me.
I do, Billy. Indeed, I do. Oh, she's quite a beauty. Let's see what you're worth.
If we're supposed to be setting a hook here, I don't see it.
Oh, I'd say the lady qualifies, Billy. You'll be paid the usual fee in the usual fashion.
You know, I could do a lot more for you, Sebastian.
Be in touch, Billy.
Thanks, boss.
No problem.
Hey, Joey.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
What's up?
Let's go find out.
Yes?
Mr. Sebastian.
Penthouse, 826 Park. The elevators notice high security, the safe a digital Kings Road with a Pentel Zero backup wired to private security in the local precinct house.
That's a tough crack.
You'll handle it. The appraised value of 26 items is 2.2 million. I'll expect delivery of 25 pieces in the usual fashion by midnight. Your fee's 20%.
Oh, what about item 26?
The lady's wearing it. A diamond and emerald necklace I'd really rather like. If you want to risk the weight, I'll pay an extra 10.
We're on it.
Need a break in this case. All right, they're in.
I made them. They're a high-end pair named Joey Basso and Lou Murphy. Operation Mark 'em on target.
I don't tell me.
Lock's been fried.
All right, easy.
Sebastian must have sent another team.
No way. Somebody beat us to it.
Look at this. The safe's been cleaned up. Did you hear that? The door!
Wipe my makeup from my face.
Oh, no, man. This guy's mine.
Excuse me.
No, excuse me.
You all right?
Ange? Got it. Right behind you.
We got 10 seconds.
What kept you?
Hey, son of
You got potential. Call me when you get out.
Joey? Lou? So how's Tricks?
You were in the building, Lou.
We were just looking around. Is that a crime? And when we leave, we discover the necklace in the elevator. Thief must have dropped it.
Same guy that zaps you with the stun gun hands you his business card? Come on, Lou.
Hey, I'm telling you the truth.
So tell me about the Sebastian.
I've never heard of him.
But you know what? I don't need Sebastian. Because I got you, Lou. I got your tools, I got the necklace, and when I get the positive ID from the lady you ripped it off of with your record, you are gone. You are gone!
okay.
All right, what do you want to know? Tell me how he makes contact.
He calls me on my beeper. I call back a number I never called before. I never met the guy. Nobody has. Honest.
Shut up.
Arrests that lead nowhere. Dead-end phone calls. An MO that changes every time. 14 high-profile robberies in the last 2 months. And what have we got?
A start.
Well, Mr. Markham's debut will not go unnoticed, I grant you that. But still, it's a shot in the dark. How do I justify this spiraling budget of yours? A Ferrari? A suite at the Hotel St. Marcus? 2 complete wardrobes? How deep in are we, anyway?
You don't want to know.
You're right, I don't.
Captain, we're trying to be convincing here. We are not going to attract this Sebastian, whoever he is, scurrying around in jeans, selling cubic zirconium.
I am just asking for a little restraint.
Alex Markham isn't about restraint. He's a risk taker. He's flamboyant. He's flashy.
He's you, Tyler. You! Try not to forget that.
Not for a minute.
Okay, diamonds. Classic, brilliant cut.
The standard round. 56 facets.
A citrine resembles what other stone?
Sapphire?
Origin of the neon tourmaline?
Colombia. No. Brazil.
Wow, you got one right. You're gonna have to do better than that, Mr. Markham.
It's Markham. Mr. Markham will study. Study. Study.
All right, gentlemen, chins up.
They can't see you, ma'am. So take your time. I know you're nervous.
Well, of course I'm nervous. I've never been in a police station in my life.
All right, left face. Give me a nice profile.
Oh, I don't know. It all happened so fast. I mean, what if I sent innocent men to prison?
We wouldn't want that to happen. But these are thieves, dangerous men. Just imagine them out there on the street.
I don't know. I'm just not sure. Detective, I'm just not feeling well.
All right, get him out of here.
One piece accounted for. 25 pieces missing.
I gotta tell you, Mr. Sebastian, I've never seen better. He left us his card with a number on it that the cops say is a clone job. What's that? Markham.
Give me the number.
smells competition. He needs to prove he's the best.
Kind of like Alex Markham.
Set up the trace.
Go for it.
Mr. Markham, you have some jewelry that belongs to me.
And you are?
The name is Sebastian.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Bang.
Well, let's just say I have some influence in this city in your line of work.
Is that what you called it? Tell me.
I have buyers for that jewelry. I am prepared to take them off your hands for a reasonable price.
I don't work with people I don't know.
Oh, for me, it's more a matter of know thine enemy. For instance, Mr. Markham, or is it Rafferty? Quint Rafferty. Hotel St. Marcus, Suite 2410. In the garage, a 1992 Ferrari 348. A rental, paid for under the same name via credit card. On the application, a Florida driving license giving your address as...
Very impressive. So is New York traffic. What's your point?
I want those stones. I'm saving you time and risk. 20% of their value, my standard fee.
I didn't need you to get him. I won't need you to fence him.
But considering the trouble you've taken, I'll go to 30.
Perhaps we could meet.
Do you really think you're in a position to dictate terms?
You called me, remember? I work alone, but I could consider.
I can see you're gonna have to learn the hard way. Be in touch.
Sebastian, maybe we could...
Oh, so close. God.
Great. Just great.
The good news is Sebastian wants to make a deal.
Bad news is we have to talk the insurance company into actually loaning us the jewels.
Okay, help me to understand this. You want to put more than $2 million worth of jewelry at risk?
Electronic trackers, surveillance up the wazoo. We never let the stuff out of our sight.
One problem. It's possible to contact Sebastian. Markham's riding high. He's cocky. Thinks he can fence the items himself on Sebastian's turf.
Tyler, Markham is...
Exactly. So, unless he actually tries to sell one of the stones, Sebastian's gonna know something's wrong.
Okay, how exactly is Markham going to arrange this, then?
On his own, strictly. We get involved, we risk blowing this whole operation.
The question is where? If Sebastian worked through a fence, who'd it be?
Well, who else? The fence of fences. Arnold Fahamian.
Mr. Fahamian.
Yes?
Quinn Rafferty. I called.
Yes, of course, Mr. Rafferty. If you will excuse me for just a moment.
Okay, get out of there, Rawl.
Yep.
You passed the test.
Is that what it was?
And now perhaps you know you can't fence anything in New York without me.
30%. That's what you said.
I did, and I'll honor that. You know, if you could learn to suppress your instinct for independence, you and I might do some real business.
I'm open to ideas.
Good. I'll buy you dinner. And bring along that charming companion of yours. She served you well today.
So you were there, were you? Where and when?
Borgo Antico, tonight, 9 o'clock. And bring the jewels.
Got him. We're expecting another person.
I'm sorry, sir. The reservation is for 2.
This will be fine. Thank you.
No Sebastian?
Don't be so sure. He was watching this afternoon.
Champagne, too. Welcome. Mr. Rafferty, you have a call.
Thank you. On a diet, Sebastian?
Just follow my instructions.
Not until I see my 30%.
On the underside of the table, there's an envelope. Describe its contents.
Describe the stones? Wait a moment.
On your toes, something's going down.
All right, we're on it. Brilliant Cut 100s. DRE flawless. 7 of them.
Portable, negotiable, and at least 30%, wouldn't you say?
I would.
Now for your part of the bargain. Put the jewels in the ice bucket. Circumspectly, of course. That's a good man.
I don't like being spied on, Sebastian.
Be in touch.
Transfer's been made, trackers on.
What's that?
Something in the kitchen. Damn.
Easy.
Something's not right, Tony. Make sure you've got someone covering that back door.
See here.
How much farther out on this limb can we go?
Right now, that's up to Sebastian.
It's not much of a consolation roll. Can you pass the caviar?
Yes?
Maid service.
Come in.
You got a package.
Miss, could you please leave some extra large towels this time?
You never know where the guy's gonna be, all right?
For example,
Blueprints, huh? What is it for, a house?
And a big house.
very secure big house with a basement safe room with keypad and a palm reader.
A laser defense perimeter? And a descending pedestal.
Tear gas nozzles.
Oh, and looky here. The access code for that keypad. Someone's got some really good information here.
I think we know who.
Hang on.
Hello?
You got the package?
What's this about, Sebastian?
The Star of Katos.
Star Katos. What is this, another test?
After last night's foolishness, perhaps that's necessary.
I told you I don't like being spied on.
The Star of Katos, you've heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a South African rare white, 250 carats or so.
260.
But it's in Russia. It's part of a collection that went to the People's Vault after the revolution. It's never been on the market.
Exactly, it's priceless.
It's a collector's bauble. Not interested.
Not even for another 100 of those perfect 1 carats you already have in your pocket?
That might change things. Can I assume that from these plans that is...
Here. Yes. In the hands of a Russian criminal named Nicky Volkov. What you have are the plans to his house on Long Island.
Volkov.
An arrogant thug who likes to flaunt his treasures to the lowlifes who flock to his cocktail parties. A Philistine to whom fate has handed a stone so perfect it beggars description and which he is utterly incapable of appreciating.
He's a pal of yours.
We've done business. He'd like to do more. He's interested in meeting you. I've told him you're my emissary.
When?
Tonight. Don't take him lightly. Others have had those plans, and Volkov still has the stone. You're up against a ruthless killer.
He's up against Alex Markham.
Markham, no doubt. It's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you, too.
Nikki. Nadia. Show lady parts of house ladies like to see.
Of course. Come.
What I'd really like to see is your house.
Sebastian speaks much of you. What is he having in mind, I wonder?
Oh, I think he'd like us to work together. He has ideas.
I know these ideas. For him, no risk, only payoff. I do this for no one else. You have met?
No.
You say yes, I know you are a liar. Here, I think, is another of his ideas. He is collector, like me. But this, he will never collect. He likes to hoard away prizes for himself. I like for people to see.
You're taking a bit of a chance, though, aren't you?
Nicky Volkov never takes chance. On nothing. But we will talk more.
The bathroom near the basement stairs, under the sink. Did you get a good palm print?
Well, we'll soon find out.
Please, make yourselves at home. Have a drink from the bar. It's good to have you here, my friend.
Your friend, Mr. Markham.
Oh, Alex, he and the vodka.
So sorry.
Markham is in bathroom.
Be out in a minute.
Markham!
Yeah, in a minute.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
No. No, a concern for the health of my guests.
A weak stomach, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, honey.
I hope you will feel better.
Thank you. I'm sure Sebastian will be in touch.
Of this I am certain.
Good night.
You do know how long that hologram is gonna last?
Yes, so let's pick up the pace, shall we? There you go.
Come on.
Nicky, look. It's there and then it's... Poof!
Markham.
Uh-oh. I think Nicky knows.
Find them and kill them.
Volkov's gonna tear up the town looking for us.
Adios, Alex Markham. Not a minute too soon.
Not until we're done with Sebastian. Yeah. Sebastian.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The exchange will be at Pier 8. You'll know the man.
2 hours. Got it.
Guy's good. I wonder what else he's provided us with.
Now, there's a thought. We got the diamond.
Yes. I know someone who's gonna be very happy to hear that. So come on, fill me in.
Okay, we're all set.
No sign of Sebastian.
There never is there?
There's nothing.
Good luck.
The Russians. What? Oh, man.
Get in!
How'd that play?
Let's just hope it was good enough for Sebastian.
You're Sebastian's guy, right? You tell him, no more games. Tell him I got a place to hide, so I'm gonna disappear for a while. The Volkov's men don't get me too. But I'll be back, right?
Right.
You tell Sebastian that Markham was gonna rip him off. There's a tracker with that diamond. And guess who knows the frequency? So wherever it ends up, even the East River, I can find it. Sebastian wants the deal, he deals with me. You tell him it'll cost him $1 million. You tell him I'll be in touch.
Right.
Tell him!
Right.
Now get out. Tell him! Anyone home?
I am. Sorry, couldn't wait.
Who the hell are you?
Your tracker runs on a battery. Batteries die. I'll need the frequency. Now.
Sebastian.
Now. Please.
You're not gonna shoot me?
I wouldn't count on that.
I would. Put it down.
She said put it down.
You.
Me. You disappoint me, Sebastian. I thought you'd take this with a little bit more class.
I don't understand. You're with the police? What's going on?
You were set up, pal. You've been had.
Bet you couldn't have.
Could and did.
And let's see who we've got here. Arthur Allen Jones, 629 Eastern Avenue, Penthouse 1. Get somebody over there, huh? I think we've got the mother load.
Right. But think of it as your test, Mr. Jones. And I regret to inform you...
You failed.